start again. Could I please start today's episode with my Chewbacca impression?
No. Welcome to the episode, guys. Luke and Lewis, we're back. Final week of the comedy festival. We're sleepy, but we're going to get through it. We've got a great guest episode coming up. Next episode, we've got Andrew Hansen from the Chasers War and everything. He's come on the show. We've already recorded it. Banger episode. Stay tuned for that. But that's not today, mate. Today...
Don't you reckon it's a bit crazy that we're a war criminal on the show?
Yeah.
Like he declared war on everything. They did back in the day.
And they did. If you watch a lot of that show, like TV was loose, they broadcasted a war. And most of the things they did were like just in Sydney against civilians.
And pranking people in the street.
Just war crimes. Like that's pretty evil. Like Australia did some bad things. They did headlines. They didn't do it like in Australia, in Sydney at like a KFC. Crazy that what the stuff they would broadcast back in the day.
I mean, it was just a comedy TV show.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a war. It was a
war documentary.
It's pretty clear.
Very successful.
It wasn't even a documentary. It was more of like a reality show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe we saw a different show.
I mean, I was young. I might have misinterpreted it.
Yeah.
But he's on the show. We've got
Now I feel bad
world-famous
for
war
laughing.
criminal Andrew Hansen on the show.
I don't think that's what he'd like us to say about him because he was lovely.
What should we call him? Like a veteran?
Comedian.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We'll call him a comedian.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was your Chewbacca.
Yeah, that was bad. I did a way better one
Sounded
before
like a
the show.
yak.
Can I try again?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
All right. Oh my God. Is this going to be... That sounds like Chewbacca if he was deaf. Is this going to be the episode? Really?
Can I give it one more go? You know what?
One more go, but you get one more and then when no one's doing it again.
No, I want to sit on it for and I'll think about how I'm going to do it and then I'll surprise you later in the episode.
Okay. At any moment in the episode, Chewbacca might come out.
Thank you.
Great. Okay. I'm in trouble.
You are?
Yeah.
What have you done? Oh.
Yeah,
you are. A lot of people around the world don't like you.
Isn't that great though?
Yeah.
I love that. I've never gone this viral. I've gone like internet viral, so have you.
Yeah.
I've never gone like mainstream media viral at the same time. It's a very different type.
All my mates keep sending it to me and going, "Your mate," and I go, "Yeah, I guess."
Yeah. Dude, I went on Facebook. It's been for the last 3 days. The only thing I see on Facebook is like my face going, "Oh."
Yeah, and they've been using that one screenshot
Yes.
of the face you made when you found out he died.
Yeah.
It wasn't when did he die? Like how many hours before the show? Like was it literally during the show?
So it was during the show. So
how did that person know?
Well, people got texted about it.
Oh, like a news alert on their phone.
Yes. Yeah. So I think the person who hands me the phone in the second row, as I was walking on stage, they filmed me, see their notifications, and then half an hour goes by. I get into my Prince Philip gear, which I've been doing all festival.
Yeah, we should
then they're like...
recap. So, Lewis, if you don't know, or assuming that people know, Lewis did a joke about Prince Philip, and then on stage found out that he died.
Yes.
During the joke.
And then I just continued, went even harder, added in a bunch of other stuff. And it's like the most viral thing I've ever done, probably. Maybe next to the vaccine clip. But even then, that was like more of a slow burn thing. This is like immediately
This
viral.
is like newsworthy. Like TMZ posted about it on their Instagram.
Yeah.
And like, I thought it was some like smaller TMZ account. It was the main account.
Yeah, the TMZ.
Like, the post after that was about like, Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah, at a nightclub.
Yeah.
And then like Lewis Spears.
Yeah, it's really funny. This morning, I get sent a clip. Now I'm hitting international news. It seems like it's taken a few days to translate it. I'm on like the Dutch version of The Tonight Show. They're playing my clip with like Dutch subtitles there. A Chinese woman messaged me and I'm on I have like 700,000 views on some Chinese app called Group something. I can't remember what it's called.
I didn't
Probably
even
Group
realize
thing.
they had Western media there.
Well, I don't know. It's weird, but I feel like if someone's trashing like the Western monarchy,
They
Chinese
fucking
people will be
love
like,
that.
"Fuck yeah,
Yeah. Are
You
you
know?
a communist?
yeah, yeah."
Is that what this is all about?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, that's. Didn't you see some of the comments underneath the Friendly Geordies episode? I'm a communist now because we hung out with Jordan. So,
Oh, right.
so
I
are you. as
haven't
well.
read the
Yeah.
comments.
I mean, we do share.
Yeah.
this. Yeah. So I think it's great. I've never had this many like old angry boomers yell at me. You know what is interesting?
I did read a comment section. I was scrolling through Facebook this morning, which I don't know why I do because Facebook's horrific.
Yeah.
But I think I get stuck. I realized I was on my page, not my personal account. So all my
Yes.
page followers is just other friends of mine, like 5 accounts.
Yes.
So it was only you.
Yeah.
Right. And it was like 7 News Adelaide. And I just clicked on one of the comment sections. There's 4 top comments other than you commenting a picture of your own face.
I think it's on Facebook. It's great. Every single news article, everyone's tagging me in them and keep doing it. But every time a news article posts like a horrific, sick joke about comedian laughing at Prince Philip, I respond to it with just a photo of me laughing or someone stop this monster or he can't keep getting away
Yeah.
with this. And all of my comments underneath the articles, because you guys keep seeing them, get way more likes than the actual articles themselves. I'm
Yeah.
ratioing the journalist trying to cancel me. It's awesome.
If you can't ratio 7 News Adelaide, then I guess
There's something wrong with your
Yeah,
career.
yeah. But the top 4 comments were from Susan,
Yeah.
Jane, Maureen,
Yeah.
and Audrey. And
Yeah.
they weren't big fans of you.
No.
And I was thoroughly amused. And it's very funny to me. And I think it bemuses a lot of young people how much like people love the royal family. And it's
Yeah.
objectively, and obviously people get annoyed when you speak ill of dead people or whatever. You shouldn't speak. What do people say?
Shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
Yes.
Yeah. You know who was ill?
Yeah.
Prince Philip.
And almost dead. Prince Philip.
Yeah.
No, people were shocked. Like to find out that he died. I was shocked to find out he was still alive.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole joke of like,
Exactly.
didn't he die
I mean,
ages ago? He looks
people-
like a corpse.
Messaged me like going, oh, well, what do you think about Lewis? Said I thought it was a bit far or whatever. And some guy said after my show, and I was like, helped him write the bit. I was like, he ran it by me, and I was like, yeah, we could also add this, and
Yeah.
I was dogpiling.
That's what a lot of people don't realize about. Like whenever you or I get messaged about the other person's bit, we watch each other's shows frequently, so we're
Yeah.
always sitting up the back going,
Giving each other
change this
notes.
bit, add in this fucking word.
Yeah.
So there is no bit that either of us would not like.
You have this
from the
joke
other.
about, I don't want to spoil it, but you're going to keep doing the show? Well, no, it's already online, so it doesn't
Oh
matter.
yeah, it's
But
online.
you have this bit.
the bit now. I've completely changed it to be about the reaction of the bit.
People like thought, oh man, like you mate Lewis went a bit far or whatever, and I was just like, man, that microwave joke. My only gripe with the microwave joke was that he didn't add a bing noise of it opening. Like I was all for the
Oh, it needs a
microwave
bing,
joke.
it does.
I told you it needed a bing, and then you forgot about it the night
Yeah.
that it actually happened because you were caught up in the moment. I was like, mate, you need to add a bing when it opens.
Yeah, fuck. I did forget the Bing. Fuck. I'm gonna have to film it again. You know,
Upload the Bing edit to YouTube.
I'm so lucky that happened. I almost I was planning to clip
I was
that.
so happy for you when that happened.
Oh, mate. Like,
I mean, I
perfect.
was sad for Philip. I mean, look, how sad can you be for a guy
He
that
was
is...
99. He had a great run.
He did have a great run. And also, people forget. Everyone's like, oh, R.I.P. Father of a pedophile, allegedly.
Yeah, alleged pedo. Said a lot of really, really fucked things too.
Yeah.
That the media, by the way, love to explain away as goofs or gaffes or jokes. So like all of the things that Prince Philip said that were like pretty much objectively quite racist were explained away as jokes, but my jokes are now being explained as horrific, sick and vile. Like I love one article wrote that the audience, I did terrible jokes to awkward laughter. It's in the video. Like I'm crushing. I'm demolishing the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, they probably didn't even watch it.
Yes.
They probably just saw the headline
Yeah.
and assumed you bummed.
And the funniest thing about it is I fucking orchestrated the whole media outrage anyway. As soon as I finished and hit upload, I jumped onto Daily Mail, Herald Sun, everywhere I could think of, found their contact things, wrote a poorly spelled email and sent them the bit, and it worked.
Yeah, it's crazy how and you still keep using the name Sam Summers. And
I need to change my fake name because it's in too many articles now.
yeah. But he goes from being a man that gets stuck in chastity belts to an outrage boomer, just like that.
You know,
Sam's a mysterious man
could be the same guy.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? In the follow-up video I did, this old woman called Maggie trashed me, and then I trashed her back and put it in the video. Then I post it. Then on my Facebook page, Maggie comes to my page, and she goes, "All right, you've won me over. If you come to England, I'm buying a ticket. I'm 50-something, and I thought that was actually pretty funny." I've got Maggie, the one boomer out of the whole fucking country.
Maggie
I've
probably
got
has
Maggie on my
teapots
side.
with the Queen's face on it at home, being like, "You know what? That Lewis Spears was quite amusing."
Yeah, it is. It's funny. You know what is interesting is the difference between each country's reaction. So everyone in Australia, I was actually in the room pretty surprised that people started cheering. If you watch it, I didn't
was the one
encourage
bit
the cheering. I joined in.
That was the one bit where I was like, I don't know about that. We were hoo in the
I got
microphone.
swept up. They made me
I
do it.
know, but that was the bit where I was like, well, that wasn't a joke. I was like, you were just celebrating.
Look, yes. I got swept up by the audience. If you watch my face, they start cheering, and then I'm like, oh fuck,
You know who else got swept up? Probably Prince Philip. He was dust by the end.
Oh yeah,
Just-
in a vacuum.
It's like he didn't get cremated. He just got put in a vacuum of dust and pan and brush. Sorry. All right, that. You know what? Now I've taken it too far. All right.
So Australians loved it. Even the Australian news was pretty nice to me, which is rare. English obviously hated it. Young English people loved it. Old English people hated it.
Why do they care about the monarchy?
You know what? It's actually a really good tourism ad. Is the monarchy? That's all they are. Is they're just like tourist attractions, really. Irish people and Scottish people, I think I've just found like a whole new audience because they hate the royal family. Irish
Just
people,
hate England
a lot of
in
them
general.
don't even want to be part of the UK.
Yeah.
Because they got colonized and kind of treated like shit. So now I just
By
have,
the
like,
monarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's very funny, like watching all of these international people comment like nice or mean things. You can tell where they're from by how they're fucking typing. Like an English person messaged me like, "Oh, you bloody got me good and proper, man. That bit was ripper." I'm like, "Yeah, that's so English."
That's great. They're just going to give you a tea and a Scotch finger afterwards to celebrate.
And then someone else was
Bangers
like, "You
and
had me
mash.
laughing to feck." Like TAEFECK. I think that's Scotland.
And were Americans just surprised to find out that there's another country that exists other than them?
Yeah.
They were
Americans
just
were
like,
like,
whoa,
"Oh my god,
what's this England place you speak of?
yeah, what a strange part of America. I've never seen this before."
So like, wait, so is Prince Philip their president? What's going on?
Yeah, that's basically how they
Like,
reacted.
fuck, he's older than ours. And their president's quite old,
Mm.
which is saying something.
But fuck, it was good. I think it's great. And I think that what we do need to talk about, and this is what was the top comment on my YouTube upload, and it's something that we do need to discuss, is, look, obviously we've thought for a long time that the Luke and Lewis show is cursed. We've talked about it many times. Dogs have died, listeners have died and then come back to life. Many bad things have happened while we're doing the show, talking about the curse, and things have happened to listeners and us. And we theorized for a while, was it even the show?
We thought it was me for a bit.
We thought it was you.
And then we thought it was maybe Ruben and I's presence. We tested that. Wasn't the case. Bad things still happened.
We thought it was the studio. We thought it was the warehouse. We've moved. The curse has followed us.
But there's
I did Prince Philip jokes, 15 shows in a row, and then he dies.
there's a strong theory now that Lewis is holding the curse.
Maybe the curse
Maybe
is
it's
me all the
this.
time. The
Maybe
pendant.
it's the pendant
You
that
reckon
you
it's the
wear every
cursed
day.
pendant? It
Of
could
course.
be.
Throw it
Could
out.
be.
Now, throw it out.
Well,
Put in the bin.
look, ever since the Celeb Spot King started wearing it, I've thought about bidding it, but I think I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
But it could be me. I could be the curse.
That's pretty mean.
He's a legend. Good on him.
Because it's gone up in value now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Collector's item.
It is.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do?
Well, I was thinking, right, of maybe dedicating all future shows to Prince Andrew.
I don't think that's good on paper.
No?
Like if you're like, this one goes out, Prince Andrew,
Yeah.
my man.
With context, hilarious.
Yeah.
Without context, Louis Spears dedicated all comedy shows to
Yep.
accused pedophile Prince Andrew.
Yep.
Doesn't look good on paper.
No.
That's some Andrew Bolt shit, isn't it?
Those Andrews stick together, don't they?
They really do.
One idea I had, I mean, again, I feel like we've already
Probably used to
discussed
getting
this.
sticky together. Anyway.
All right. I don't want to even address the curse because, as I said, we were putting the curse, any curse-related chat was supposed to be put off till after the comedy festival.
Yeah.
We're busy boys at the moment. We don't have time to
We
deal
want to do a
with
seance
this.
or a cleanse or something like that, but we're just too busy at the moment.
Yeah, so let's just keep off putting the curse. And I did say at the time there will be casualties. So I apologize to the royal family.
Sorry.
But we're busy boys.
Sorry, Lizzie.
Yeah.
Now I've said her name. She'll be next.
Wow.
You know, someone actually, a few old English people like sent me a few, lots of death threats, which I love. But one stuck out to me, which was,
They're not even allowed in the country. Like they have to do 14 days of quarantine.
yeah, it's like all these old people should be more worried about COVID than me. Like that's the biggest threat to these old cunts. But one death threat really stuck out to me. It made me laugh. They go, "Oh, I hope one day you're driving under a tunnel in France," because that's how Princess Diana died. And it's like, okay, so you can joke about Princess Diana's death, but I can't joke about Prince Philip. Also, no chance. I don't have my fucking license, so
Yeah.
I'm sweet.
Yeah, the chances of you know, being successful enough to make it to France,
Yeah.
you know, maybe.
That.
Maybe. But
you
not there
as
so
a
much.
tourist, as
Yes.
a tourist, not as a doing a show. you
Yeah.
know?
I mean, hopefully one day. But yeah, so anyway, look, there will be more bodies probably dropped because we're refusing to deal with this curse. That is on us.
Yep.
That is our bad.
Yeah.
And we take no responsibility.
Well, full responsibility. I think we should take because you did just say we acknowledge it. There is an issue. We're going to do nothing about it.
Exactly.
You can't really finish. That
I just don't want to be
with,
pinned for murder.
Yeah. Okay. How about this? All right. We acknowledge it's an
Legally,
issue.
who cares?
We know that it's real.
Is that how that works?
It's definitely our fault.
It's allegedly our fault.
We're not going to do anything about it. Fuck you.
Good.
How about that?
That's great.
Yeah, that's good.
And if any lawyers come a knocking, we'll be like, well, we said fuck you.
Yes.
So,
yeah, that'd be great.
think
You're under arrest. And I'll
legally we're
oh,
clean."
really? Well, how about you go and get fucked?
Yeah, boom.
You know, actually, if you say that to a police officer, he has to let you go. It's kind of like, you know, when you're lining up for class, if the teacher's 15 minutes late, legally you can go home. If a policeman tries to arrest you, you can say, no thanks, fuck you, and they have to let you go.
Yes, it's a law. Try it.
I'm a sovereign citizen. No
Yeah.
thanks, fuck you.
So I've been, speaking of not taking responsibility for your actions,
Okay, great. Kidgel content coming up.
I've been a busy boy with the comedy festival.
Yes.
We've been going out every night to the city.
Yeah.
So, and then here most days, and I haven't been spending a lot of time at home. So, you know, those little things around the house, like little handyman things that aren't getting done.
Like washing underwear.
Well, that too, but that's not really a problem.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I wore my Star Wars underwear the other day, which
When you
is,
run out of
that's
the
a low
nobbies and
point.
you work your way down to the bonds,
Yeah,
it's an issue.
that's why you know, Chewbacca inspired. I'm not going to do it yet, but that's why it was Chewbacca inspired content.
Yeah.
because I just threw those undies into the wash. Anyway, that's not the point of the story.
Yeah. Okay. We'll get to it.
I have been neglecting something quite important in my life. It's something that you don't realize how important it is until it goes away.
Yeah.
I've been pooing in the dark for 3 weeks. Same. What do you mean? Really?
I have something to discuss with you, Luke, after this.
So the light goes out. Meg goes, I think our power's out. And I go, well, I don't think so. I'm like, she's like, anyway, I'm just going to charge my phone. I'm like, well, it's not out. So
Yeah.
she goes, oh no, it's just, so I go, change to the light bulb. So a week later, I finally get to actually undoing the lamp. Turns out it's not just a bulb. It's one of these like weird LED strips. I don't know how to do it.
Oh,
I think I need an electrician.
Yes,
I don't
I
really
think
get
so.
how it's done.
Yeah.
Very strange. So we
Can
haven't.
you hear that? Can you hear that? This is a bunch of furious handymen typing away, calling you a bitch.
Yes.
Oh, you don't even know how to replace your own LED tubing? No.
No, I have
don't.
no idea. Also, I'm busy. Like, I just couldn't be bothered. I looked at it and went, it's not a light bulb. It's not a screw in. Fuck.
Yeah.
And then I just like walked away. And then I've been just shitting with my torchlight for weeks. And
Really?
it's
You
grim.
have the torchlight on just looking at what comes out? That's
Yes.
strange. I mean, I would just do it in the dark.
No, but
why you have
wiping in the
torch-
dark.
Wait,
I just
what
don't
do
wanna
you
be
mean
sitting there
wiping
in
the
pitch
dark?
black.
Are you fucking getting a mirror down there and checking?
No, but it's just like, you want to make sure it's, you're good.
I
by
think
the
you're
end.
scared of the dark and you don't want to have a spooky poo.
I
Because you might shit yourself.
I said that on my podcast this week. Absolutely. Spooky poos suck. I don't want to have a spooky poo. It's terrifying.
Yeah?
You're so vulnerable with your pants down and then it's
Asshole open.
it's weird. It's just like a weird sensation. It's kind of like how we are talking about with Jack Post about dark showers. Dark poos are another level of vulnerability that I wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
And I haven't been
Dark
doing
poo.
anything about it. I still haven't done anything about it.
Man, imagine shitting in a dark shower.
Oh, wow.
That's vulnerable.
Wow.
You know?
You'd feel dirty and
People
clean
are
at the
always
same
encouraging
time.
men to be more vulnerable. Maybe you don't want it. 'Cause That's the only way we can make it happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. So yeah, I've been putting that off for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer I can do it for.
Yeah.
But I've been known to put off things for a while. My bin is broken. I haven't fixed it for 6 months. So
Well,
who
Luke,
knows?
you might seem crazy right now. What you've done, right? Oh, I haven't changed
I'm a
one
child.
light bulb in my toilet for a little bit. Keelan told me something
Oh god.
that made me lose my fucking mind. I want you to know that he's been living like this, all right? Okay? I'm going to tell you the story, and then I'm going to tell you how long this problem has existed. So Keelan lives in like an apartment, and when you stay in a hotel, to save power, they have a little key pass that you use to unlock your door, and then when you come in the house, you put the key pass in this little slot, and then that turns all of the lights on.
It's sometimes a system in hotels as well.
Yeah. So then when you leave, you take the key pass out so you can get back in, and then all the lights go out, saves heaps of power. Great idea. Keelan, somehow, I don't know how he did this, comes home, puts the key pass in the thing, all of the lights go on, and then he goes to leave a bit later, tries to pull it out, snaps it inside the machine, all the lights go out, and now he can't turn his own lights on. So a lot of the power in his apartment doesn't work. Now, Luke, that happened in January. And he
remember the
tells
day
me he's been navigating his house in the dark, only being able to see because of one power outlet that he can plug a lamp into. But other than that, he's been living in the dark like that
Just
fucking
call
Netflix film.
reception.
I did. Do you remember the day you dropped me to my apartment so I could get a new key?
Yeah.
That was that day that the card
in
broke.
January.
That was ages ago. I don't really remember because it was so long ago.
Yeah, he's been living in the dark since then. Keelan has literally been living in the dark ages.
So you've been taking dark poos for more than 3 weeks, 3
Dark
months.
poos, dark showers, dark everything.
You just
I have
Dark
2
meals.
lamps. I do have 2 lamps. So
2 lamps to light an entire apartment.
You're living
Yeah.
like Edward Scissorhands. Just
and
in
the little
this.
oven light works.
But
That's so
oven light.
strange that some lights are controlled by this thing. So it's only the lights on the roof that are controlled by this one circuit.
Yeah.
So
And so
weird.
when it happened, I went down to the reception and said,
So your TV still works. You still have power.
yeah, I still have power and everything.
So weird.
I talked to reception and they said, oh, it's going to cost you a lot because our handyman is very expensive. And I
You
just
can't
went-
get out with pliers.
And I went,
Well, how's
fuck it.
this? How's this?
And then Jasmine-
Keelan goes, fuck it. For how long? For 5 months. 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
Right? Just living in the dark. And then he tells me and Jazz this, and Jazz just goes, have you tried like using tweezers to get it out? And he goes, oh, that's a pretty good idea. And then he
Okay,
goes
wait,
home.
wait.
You didn't even you didn't try to get it out.
No.
You didn't even give it a go. Like you didn't
'Cause it
shake it or
hasn't
try and
been that
stick a
big of an
finger in.
inconvenience.
That is a big issue. You don't have lights in your house.
I've been shitting in the dark for 3 weeks and it's ruined my life. I hate it.
Can I tell you how to fix it?
Because I always turn it on when I go in, and every time I go in, I go, oh, I still haven't fixed that.
So
that happens to me every
5 months of you living in the dark, and then the first time you talk about it with me and Jazz, She just says, have you
The most
tried
obvious
getting it
thing.
out?
Well, I just said pliers after 30 seconds of knowing about this.
Yeah. Jazz just goes, have you thought about getting it out? And Keelan goes,
Well-
fuck, that's actually a good idea.
Okay,
and then you go home.
To be fair, the size of the hole is as thin as a card, so to get anything in there is really difficult.
Tweezers would
I
fit
tried tweezers. Tweezers are too big.
Wow.
And then I spent maybe 5 seconds looking at the box and noticed you can unscrew it from the bottom. And then I unscrewed it. The broken card fell out. I put my new one in. I've got power. I felt like the man.
How long did that take?
5 minutes?
That's-
Less than. I had to
that's
find a
so
screwdriver.
good.
And then...
No,
here's
4
the-
months.
Here's the kicker. Sunday night, we get home. Put my key in the box.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. I've got no power.
Because you unscrewed it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't screw the screws back in, and I think it's like a pressure thing. You have to have the card in.
Oh, so hang on. So you didn't fix it,
You
I
half
fixed
did
it for a night.
but you got the card out and then you didn't.
Screw it back in, yeah. And
You
then
just
I
left it
spent the
open.
last 3 days looking for the screws. Can't find them.
Because you're in the dark. Oh man, if I could turn my lights on, I'd be able to find these screws. That's so
That's
funny,
a vicious cycle.
guys.
Yeah.
This has got me
Well,
thinking.
that's actually, I need to ask all the electricians out there, how do I fix my box? Because I've got no power again.
Well, sound off in the comment section below a solution for Keelan, but also I want to know from you guys, what's the longest you've left like an annoying big issue that took such a short time? Like, what's the longest time you put something off, and then how long did it take you to fix it? So Keelan put this off for 5 months, and it took him 5 minutes to fix. Luke, you've left this for 3 weeks. It'll take you 10 minutes.
Oh, and
to
also
call
I'm
someone.
within I'm within walking distance of a hardware store.
Yeah.
And
15 minutes
not a
you could
problem.
fix that. 3
Oh,
weeks, 15
easily.
minutes. I want to
Yeah.
know what's the longest you've left something off, and then how long did it take you
I
to
just
fix?
keep expecting it to fix itself. I just turn it on and go, oh, still not fixed
That's
yet.
what I do.
That's because I haven't contacted. I got mates who are electricians.
Yeah.
Meg's brother-in-law is an electrician. And I'm like, Meg, we contacted Matt yet? It's nah.
Yeah. During this festival this week,
Actually, Matt listens to the podcast, mate. Can you come over? Great, done.
I've left the bin empty outside my house for 7 days. It took me 30 seconds to take it in, and then I had to fill it up and then take it straight back out again. So technically, it's going to be there for 2 weeks now.
It's
And you didn't empty the bins in your house for a week either.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
Well, they were only mostly full.
Yeah.
I've been using the lamps, bouncing them off walls, so I have light in my bathroom. That's how I've been doing that.
That's
Seems like more effort than just fixing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not fixed now, so never mind.
So does this mean that like the main source of light in your apartment is your glowing D's Nuts LED sign?
That's a big contributor.
So you walk in your apartment and the only thing you can see is D's Nuts and blue light.
There's two halves of the apartment. One's lit up by D's nuts, the other's lit up by a lamp.
It's insane
That's great.
how irresponsible collectively we all are.
Oh yeah, we're living like
And Ruben almost makes up for it, but then he also lives with his parents, so he doesn't. I don't know how
Doesn't
you'd be
count.
if you moved out anyway. I feel like you'd be better than us.
Oh, absolutely. I would
You
be better
hope
than
you would, but
No, you
then
wouldn't,
that's the thing.
because-
You think you would, but then you're just like, fucking
I
busy.
thought I'd be pretty good. I didn't think I'd be trash. I thought I'd be okay. I'm much worse than I think I would be. I reckon
I thought you'd be horrible.
I'm better than you thought I am. I would be. They haven't burnt the house down. I mean, almost.
You did.
Almost
once.
did.
You burnt
know?
a carpet.
That was Jasmine's fault, as we all decided. I think that Ruben would move out, and then week 2 would roll around. The landlord would be like, "Hey man, rent's due," and he'd be like, "What the fuck?
I have to
I
pay
have to
rent.
pay rent. This is
not paying.
bullshit." He'd be on the kitchen
anything.
floor starving, going, "Coles wants money for food. I refuse. The system's corrupt."
Wait, I don't know if I should say this on the podcast. So I hope you, just in case, it's all
We can cut it out.
it's all just satire and performance, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I came in today, and Ruben's standing under the staircase when we walk into the building, which is Strange place. Just
he was under
behind
the stairs when I came in. As
Just
well.
behind the $30,000 eagle
Yeah.
that Ronnie Ryan keeps.
Yes.
No one goes under the stairs. It's very similar to the Harry Potter type setup. It's you don't want to be seen under the stairs.
There's a little gremlin in there. He's addicted to Game of Sups and he's wasting away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I go to Ruben. I walk in and he just goes, and he looks like suspicious and guilty. And I just go, "What are you doing?" And he goes, just looking for free stuff."
Hey man, that's not what looking for free stuff is. That's just theft. I'm looking for free stuff.
What do you mean? And he goes, "Well, like I'm just seeing if there's anything I can grab and take home." And I go, "No." I go, "It's not your stuff." And he goes, "Well, like it's just under the stairs. Like whose is it? No one's claiming it." And he has no problem. It's all right. I don't know about that, man. Don't do that. And like usually we get told off for a lot of things here.
Yeah.
You know, we got told off for we keep skateboarding upstairs. Like, boys, we're getting skid marks on the tiles. This is a rental. Stop using your heelys upstairs. And we're like, hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I'll draw the line with blatantly stealing.
I'm just looking for free stuff.
In my defense, I didn't steal anything.
No, but that doesn't.
Only
that's
because
like
I
going,
said not to. Only
You're
because
right.
No, you didn't. Hang on. No,
That's like
don't,
being-
don't,
I don't know
pull
about
that card.
that.
You said you don't know about that. You never told me not to take anything. All right. Second
I
of all,
assumed you wouldn't.
well, I didn't.
Hang on, you don't have
because
to be told not to steal things. That's like going
the law.
in court, like being charged. Like, well, Your Honor, it was only attempted murder.
I'm just saying. He's he's almost an accomplice at
No,
this
you
point.
looked guilty as, and I said no, and I walked away.
I
Empty your pockets.
didn't take anything, and it was because I didn't find
Anything that you
anything
wanted.
to take. Yeah. No, I just if there was like I don't know what I was looking for, to be quite honest with
Something
you.
big.
But this is just a nice warehouse.
Yeah.
And they've got a lot of sponsorships.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, if I stumble upon a crate of stuff that no one's using,
Yeah.
I'll take a box.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? He's making a lot of sense. I think I'm actually
Well,
coming on board with this.
You know, Mitch and Money Ryan listen to the podcast.
You know what? Actually,
What do you?
we thought about just taking these home.
Huh?
We could just take these, couldn't we?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, for audio listeners, Lewis has picked up a light that's not ours, and
What
he's
is that? A Light Pro?
yeah, it's probably pretty expensive.
Worth like $700?
$700 light.
Dibs. I call dibs on the Light Pro, the 3 set.
Can you not put it in front of the camera?
Yeah, well, it's my light. Careful, that's mine.
Now, here's the other thing that we might have to, if we don't cut that bit out, we're probably going to have to cut this bit out. But I was only looking over there because yesterday I was with Keelan. He had a pair of headphones. I said, Keelan, where'd you get the headphones from? Just the Misfits. Just took it. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, I just took it. There's like a whole bunch of boxes behind the Misfits set. So that's what I was looking for.
Not our stuff.
That's not our stuff.
I have defense. The first day, like 2 weeks of being in here, Lewis and I are working here, and I go, reckon anyone will care if I take these? He goes, I don't think anyone would notice.
I mean, like,
So I
to
took them.
use here
And then
while you're here.
3 days ago and yesterday, Mitch was here when we happened to be packing up. I wrap up the headphones in front of Mitch, put them in my bag.
He doesn't
and
know.
walk away.
Yeah, but
He
that-
doesn't have an inventory of everything in the building. It's very like an honesty system of, hey, they're great to us and let us use this space for free, right? And or not for free because it's coming at a cost because you guys take all their equipment.
Well, boss A, being Lewis, said I could take it, and boss B, being Mitch, didn't care. Didn't notice, I mean.
Hello.
Hey, Mitch,
What's up?
have you ever stolen shit from the office?
Have I ever stolen shit from the office?
Yeah, just like you're walking around, then you see something, and you're like, "I'll have that."
I mean, like, yeah, I guess. Anything from the kitchen, like,
That didn't really- that
so
didn't
that's
really
like
prove our
because
point.
we're just debating like whether that's on or not because like Keelan took some headphones home. Ruben was rummaging around under the stairs looking for stuff, and initially we absolutely put the foot down and we said that's not on. But then they started making a lot of sense, and I just wanted to call you and see if that's like acceptable around the workplace to just pocket stuff.
look, it depends. It's a dangerous game, right?
Mm.
Headphones, that's a bit maybe.
Yeah.
Bit.
Borderline. Yeah. Okay.
But look, if you need some plates or
Okay.
Really, a plate? I thought like a pen is okay.
stock kitchen that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Boys, the kitchen's
That's good.
free reign.
So you know that like that $30,000 wooden eagle, like no one's using that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can steal it, I think you deserve it.
Yeah, it's like 2 stories high.
All right. Okay. So
It's fucking heavy.
what? All right. What we'll do, Mitch, then is thanks so much for your input. We're not going to put the foot down completely on stealing. What we will do is we'll just set like a price limit. You know.
Yeah.
So like $200 headphones, not on. $30 IKEA cutlery set, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends whether someone's going to miss it or come looking for it. I mean, if no one's going to come looking for it, then
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
Cool.
what I've been saying the whole time.
That was
is
Keelan's
that the
point.
answer you wanted?
Yeah, that's the answer I wanted, mate. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. And while you're here, I might just jump in your car and fucking nick it.
Well, it depends if he's going to come
Yeah,
looking
okay.
for it or
Go
not.
on.
All right.
Great.
Thanks, Mitch. Great. Real productive chat. See ya.
Yeah, have fun.
Great. All right. Well, then that's
So,
sorted. Okay. So,
Real
real nice
I
resolution.
apologize.
there we go.
Rummage away, my friend.
Thank you very
rummage
much.
away, but just Google
You know what, mate?
things
Fuck
before
it.
you take them.
Yeah.
Dude, steal the stairs. Stop looking under them.
Yeah. Great. Okay. So, Keelan, return the headphones. Ruben,
No.
jump in the kitchen.
No one's gone looking for them. No one misses them.
I think Mitch was pretty.
That seemed a bit wrong.
That seemed like a no there.
I'll
Lewis,
just leave them here then.
Yeah.
we have to address something that we made a promise on the show. Now we do this a lot. We make promises
Yes.
and then under-deliver.
Yes. Yes.
We're known for it.
It's whenever
One of
we
our shticks.
whenever we promise something, I might say, "We're going to do this." What I want you to hear is, "We may do this."
Yeah,
You know?
it's one of our gimmicks is over-promising, under-delivering.
In fact, I feel so.
Usually you're supposed to under-promise and over-deliver.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's arrogant.
All talk, mild amounts of walk.
That's
Our
right.
show.
That's right. All talk might crawl. You know.
Yeah.
So what I think, whenever we promise something and hold us accountable, just do a bit of a correction, add the asterisks. If I say we're definitely going to do this next week, just sound off below. They may do this next week.
Yeah, looking forward to maybe hearing something to do with this, maybe
Yep.
a follow-up.
I'll give you guys a practice run. Next episode is definitely going to be good.
Who knows?
You
Oh,
guys-
no, it is because it's Andrew Hansen's episode.
Yes.
and that is
Okay.
good.
Next solo episode is definitely going to be good. Chock-a-block full of great content.
Now, we may under-deliver on that, but
Yeah.
again, it's one of our gimmicks. Mm-hmm. So,
One. You explained the big promise that we made, and I saw a lot of disappointment for this because it
we
was
forgot.
really perfect.
And we
for
also
us.
released an episode on the day we should have done it.
Yeah.
We talked up a huge April Fool's prank, I think in about February or March, saying we are going to get you guys so good.
Yeah.
Prepare to be fooled. You
Yeah.
guys are not even going to see it coming, and it's
Yeah.
going to be on April 1st. We released an episode on April 1st.
Not even intentionally. It was the perfect coincidence. It was just a Tuesday or a Thursday that April Fool's was on.
And
so
then
perfect for
people
us.
were in the sound off section like, oh, I'm ready to get pranked. They've
Yeah.
talked this up.
15 minutes in, it's going to come 20, 30, 40.
People
oh, it
probably
ended.
were hanging the whole episode to be fooled.
Hey, maybe that's the fool. Gotcha.
Oh,
You
well,
thought there was going to be an April Fool. Now who's foolish? You, idiot.
I mean, us, I think,
Yeah,
still for
okay, yeah. Well, look,
forgetting.
We didn't do anything. So I thought, right, April Fool's is such a big day. But you're always aware that you might be fooled. You know, people are on the alert. The fact that we had people commenting going, "Oh, I'm ready to be fooled," that's boring. What I really like, and I think you'll agree, Luke, is getting people unawares.
Yes.
That's the spirit of April Fools, and everyone's too aware. So I would like to propose this. Next month is May. And I would like to say that right now, for the entire month of May, you may be fooled. At any moment, the 30-day period, all of May, At any moment, you may be fooled. It might happen once. It might happen 10 times. It might not happen at all. But all through May, just be ready or don't be ready because you may be fooled.
May is the month of maybe we'll fool you.
Maybe. We can't guarantee it, but we can.
We want you guys to be on edge for a month.
A month.
You know the fear that you have before 12 p.m. on April 1st every year? We want you to sit in that space for 30 days.
And it's not just you, listeners. Luke, next month, 2 weeks from now, guess what?
What?
You may be fooled by me.
Well,
all month.
Lewis.
I'm not saying that I'm definitely going to do it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Lewis.
What?
Here's something I maybe have planned
Oh,
for
what?
you.
What?
You know, next month,
Yeah, it's
May,
Yeah, May. Yeah.
I might
Yeah.
fool you
Fuck.
in May.
Well, how do I
maybe.
get ready for that? I can't
can't.
be on my toes the whole month. The first day of
You're
May,
gonna
I'm
have-
going to be,
Dude,
you know.
you're going to come into June with jacked carbs.
Yeah, I forgot.
You'll be on your toes for an entire month.
I'm going to look like a fucking cyclist by
Oh,
the
you
end of
will.
May. Shit.
Maybe that's the prank.
Oh,
Who
man.
knows?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. You're talking a lot, but you seem also not that confident about it. So I don't know if it's definitely going to happen.
I get a few things in the work, but
Well, you
but
know
also
what? I've got a few
happy-
things in the
happy
works.
happy to take your suggestions on the DMs privately.
No, you know what? DM me.
DM
and,
me.
And you know what? I may do it. May not. But it is May.
All right, so
And I'm saying, guys, Luke, Keelan, Ruben, listeners, me, you may be fooled.
God, it's going to
next
be
month.
a month of just tomfoolery. I'm so excited.
Dude, I
every
can't
time
wait.
someone will tell me, for example, if that had have happened in May, the Prince Philip thing, someone goes, he died tonight, you would have been like, hey, I'm not falling for that.
Yeah.
It's May, and we all know that I may be fooled, and I'm not going to be fooled. So thank God that happened in April.
I know. So
I would like to make this a yearly event, by the way, depending on how this year's May be fooled goes.
Well, it may be terrible.
That's true.
It may not happen at all. You know us.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that it's definitely going to happen. I'm just saying that it may happen.
we may forget.
Yeah. It is. It's the May of maybes.
Yep.
You may be fooled. So just be ready, but also relax because it might not happen, or will it? You may be fooled. Great. So, I think Luke, another thing that's happened is the comedy festival is ending next week. It's all over.
I'm all sold out.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Thank you
sick.
very much, everyone.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
That's very. Good.
By the way, I've added today, I believe, or tomorrow, an extra show.
Fuck yeah.
June 5th at the Comics Lounge. It's going to be the biggest show in Melbourne I've ever done.
It is too.
Yeah.
Comic Sans
I
is
never really
big.
do big ones in Melbourne, which is obviously where most of my fans are, but I always do like 20. So I just want to do one big one at the end.
450.
Yeah, 450 people. So the last time I'll ever do this show in Melbourne, so I'd love to see that.
Dude, I can't wait to hear 450 people chant Fog Bit.
Well, that's not going to be one of the highlights for me, but
Well,
you
for
know,
me,
it's always good.
450 people chanting Fog Bit. And then what's going to be crazy is when you do the whole Fog Bit and then 450 people get on their feet and go, one more time, one more time. And then they make you do it again.
yeah.
And every
It's-
joke hits even harder.
Pretty annoying. It's like you're saying this preemptively, so you like it's like almost like you're trying to incite this at the show.
No. I mean, it's not May.
Pardon?
It's not May yet.
True, it's June
You know,
5th,
it's
so
June 5th, so
I'm not
look.
going to get fooled at the show. And don't worry about the risk of coming out to a show. But if you're coming to a show in Adelaide, that's May 1st, and I might fucking fool you.
He
it might
may
be the
not even
first
show
day.
up.
That's true. That might be the prank.
You might get there and it'll just be Keelan on stage going, gotcha. And then an hour of D's nuts jokes. People are booing,
I don't
demanding
think people will
refunds.
complain.
I don't think people would boo.
You reckon people would be more
One
excited?
more nut.
Yeah, one more nut.
One more,
Really?
maybe.
Okay, great. Well, good luck. Tickets for that are on sale now.
Yeah, and also Lewis's last week. Go see him over the weekend. I think your weekend's already sold out, isn't it?
My weekend sold
Oh,
out.
Sunday though.
Today there's tickets for Sunday, but they're going crazy. Thanks, boomers. It's really working.
Yeah, Audrey and Susan will be in the front row.
But yeah, this festival run for both of us has been like the most tickets either of us have ever sold.
By heaps. It's so
By
cool.
a lot. I'm like way over double last time I did Melbourne. It's fucking really, really cool. So that's great. And I'm going to be on the road soon. Tickets for that will be on sale soon. I'm booking at the moment. And yours are on sale already?
Yes, lukegil.com. bunch of New South Wales dates, Canberra, whatnot, Sydney, come on down, and the rest
Sweet.
are being announced soon. And also,
What?
fuck, that was what
All right, I'm ending the episode. That's it. You blew it.
I've ever done. Can I have one more go? We said one more.